folks. It is Tuesday, November 13th. The time now is 8:10. This is the morning edition. Coming up inside our final half hour, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has landed in Singapore to take part in the annual meeting of Southeast Asia nations. In 10 minutes, we'll talk to our Ottawa watcher, Mia Rapson, about what we can expect from the Prime Minister's trip. And coming right up, even though it's not really known for its art, arts programs, that is, a new University of Waterloo play is looking at how tech affects our relationships. And it's doing it through a futuristic lens. We're going to visit the set of Tomorrow Love, coming up right after weather with Carmen Ponciano and Tegan Baudette's traffic and headlines. Good morning, Tegan. Thanks, Carmen. A new play at the University of Waterloo is looking at how tech is changing our relationships and how our relationships will look in the future. Tomorrow Love is a series of short plays by Canadian playwright Rosamund Small. The plays explore how technology brings people closer together or pushes them apart. Have a listen.
Hi, my name is Andrea Donaldson, and I'm the director of Tomorrow Love. Tomorrow Love is a play about the near future and technology that becomes kind of a mediating force in a love relationship. So in our production, there are 7 playlets, so there's 7 small plays within the larger play, and within each of those 7 plays, there is a couple dealing with their relationship, usually brought to a head by a piece of technology that they're interfacing with. The experience of it, the kind of the tone of it, it almost feels like this kind of greater meditation on love, and it is placed in the slightly near future. We don't say when, but I think people will be thinking a lot about now, actually. I think people will be thinking a lot about their own love relationships. I think people will be thinking about truth within their relationships, and often what this piece of communication or technology provides within each of these couples is this opportunity to face something in themselves and with the other person. So it's interesting, even though the context is kind of supported by this piece of technology, it actually isn't entirely about the piece of technology. It's about how, an opportunity to be with each other all the time affects our relationship, or the opportunity to have an infinite fridge, what troubles in a cohabitating relationship come to a head.
How many weddings are inclusive in this ritual?
Wouldn't be hosting weddings.
But how many could we? Hypothetically, how many weddings could we cater?
My name is Samantha Marandola, and I'm playing Parker in Eternal Space Logic, which is the first playlet. The technology within our scene specifically is a fridge that essentially goes on forever, and my character is very conservative and very minimalistic and doesn't want to invest in that, whereas my partner would rather have that extra space and likes the extravagance of it. So it's kind of playing off of each other and finding that balance. What I'm hoping is that the intimacy of our play will make it more relatable in a sense, because it really is like within our playlet specifically, it's about a long-term couple that's been in a relationship for a long time. So it might make it more realistic, maybe something that people can relate to. In a lot of our rehearsals, we have had group discussions about technology and the impact specifically it's had on relationships. Since that's the central theme. Obviously the technology is very abstract in this production, but even within our own lives, the fact that we're communicating on our phones very frequently, we were discussing whether or not that aids or hinders us from making personal connections. To keep in close contact with people across the world, it's brilliant, but it sometimes compromises that in-person relationship. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope that everyone comes up to see the show.
That was University of Waterloo student Samantha Marandola, one of the actors in Tomorrow Love. You also heard from director Andrea Donaldson. Thank you very much to CBC KW's Robin DeAngelis for putting that piece together. The show starts tomorrow and it runs until Saturday at the Theatre of the Arts. If you'd like to see a picture of the set, it's pretty cool. I tweeted it out. You can find that at Craig Norris CBC on Twitter. Spider-Man, Iron Man, Thor, Black Panther, the X-Men, the Fantastic Four.